Hey everyone, I'm Nathan,
Hi, my name's Ray.
Hello, I'm James.
Hi, my name is Ioana.
and today I'm going to be myth busting some student ideas about coming to uni.
So let's just get into it.
You will meet all your friends during freshers.
I tend to both agree and disagree.
All of my friends actually came from being my flatmate, being on the same course as me, all from societies around university, as that is a great way to meet people who share the same interests as you and will gain you a lot of friends.
There's so many people you can meet during your course induction. There's also whole social events, and they're not only running during Freshers Week or during the beginning of the academic year, but they run during the eternity of the entire year.
I actually transferred from a different university, so I came into the University of Derby at year 2 of my degree, and I didn't experience Freshers Week at all. But fast forward about 3 years later, I've made some great friends. So don't let Freshers Week be the standard on which you base your social life, because things will get much easier from there.
The second myth is student accommodation is disgusting. This is a misconception that's seen throughout the country, really.
Honestly, I was a little bit worried about moving to university halls for this exact reason, but I ended up loving my little uni room. It became my home away from home, as it was super easy to personalise. And as for shared spaces, we did have a cleaning service that came every week to clean things up, and as long as you do your bit to keep things neat and tidy, it will be far from disgusting.
In case you were worried about accommodation, just don't be. Let's just talk about social life, and the next one would be the only way to have fun and make friends is by going clubbing or attending parties every weekend.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie and say that I never did any of that. I definitely went clubbing and I definitely went partying, but it was not the only way that I made friends or had fun.
Just being part of the university, you'll hear about events that are going on within the city itself all the time. And so you'll never really be bored if you like taking part.
We've got the Bustler Market, which is one of my favorite places, great food, and it's just a great atmosphere overall. You don't necessarily have to attend events during the evening/night to be able to have fun. So again, just have a look at the things you can do in the city or across the uni.
So many ways to develop your social life that are wholesome and constructive.
You need to drink alcohol to fit in.
No, that's one of the biggest stereotypes, and it's just completely untrue.
I don't drink alcohol personally, and what you'll find in societies, for example, is they will run events which don't necessarily involve drinking alcohol at all.
And in my friendship group, we did have a few people that didn't drink and they were never pressured or they never missed out. They were always invited and we never saw it as odd. It was just, a lot of people are very accepting of that now.
I've fitted in very well. A lot of people know me in the university through the different things that I'm part of, and I don't drink any alcohol, so there you go. We do have an alcohol-free alternative in the city of Derby. It's the place called Yada, and I know one of the founders of that place is a graduate from the university and a good friend of mine as well. So there you have it.
A bigger city means you'll have a better time.
To be honest, the size of Derby is one of the main things that I love about where I am right now, because everything is in walking distance. All the clubs are in the same place, all the restaurants are in the same place, all the cafes, there's parks nearby. Literally, you can just go out and go anywhere, and there's a very big local feeling. Like, there's so many local events that are being held, so you're always gonna meet people, and it's just a lot of fun to be in a smaller city.
The fact that everything is so close together and neatly connected means that it saves so much money instead of having to spend it travelling around.
Makes me feel safe walking around the city centre, maybe later on the evening if I'm coming back from an event or from work. It's a student city, it's just a very it's just a university vibe around the city, if that makes any sense. It just makes it so much easier for you to actually meet people because everyone knows everyone. So yay Derby.
Being someone who came from London and moved to Derby with my parents and changed uni, it is very refreshing to see how communal Derby is. You know, it's not too big to the point where you get lost in it, but there's a nice community feel, and that community feel is further highlighted in the University of Derby and the various local projects that the university is a part of as well.
There is no point going to uni unless you know the job you want when you graduate.
Most students who go to university aren't sure about what job they want to do when they graduate.
I thought that I had to find a course that would get me a job straight away. I had to know exactly what I wanted to do in life, but that just isn't how it goes. And I didn't realise I wanted to go into what I am going into until my final year of undergraduate. So I think the best thing to do is go for a course that you're genuinely interested in, have a passion in, and then you'll learn skills from that undergraduate degree that you can then put into other fields of interest when you finally know what you want to do.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to have a plan for the next 10 years in your life. Just don't put too much pressure on yourself and just enjoy it.
From what I've seen, a lot of my friends, they're not sure, but yet they've done great in their degrees and they've gone on to have great job opportunities after graduating. So you don't have to have your life all figured out before you start the uni journey. In fact, I would argue if you are not sure what you want to do as a job, you're the perfect person for uni. All I will say is know what area of interest you're passionate about and something that you can stick with for about 3 or 4 years, however long the degree is, and you're going to be fine, trust me.